Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. Biomutant. It was the star of the show at the PC Gamer Weekender just gone. It was the first chance players got to go hands-on in the UK, and we also got some more information on the game from the studio head Stefan Lundqvist. We got a new trailer and a further sneak peek at the character customization, weapon crafting, abilities and more. As I mentioned in my video on Friday, I'm going to be covering Biomutant right here on my channel. All the build up to its release, and once it hits the shelves, I'll be uploading guides, other useful hints and tips for the game, plus any future updates and news. So if that's what you want, then hit that subscribe button and stay tuned for more. During the live stream from the show, we were given a better insight into the character creation screen and how it could affect the game. You get to choose a number of things to make your character unique for your experience. You can choose its gender, initial mutation, fur type, coat and colour. All this is great, but the initial mutation is the real interesting part here. This will directly affect your DNA, with your strength, vitality, charisma, intellect and agility all changing depending on your build. For example, a larger head will mean greater intellect, which will generally benefit your mental and psionic powers. It's also worth a note that it was stated that your DNA can be recoded later in the game, and base stats can be increased using level up points as you progress. According to the studio, there's over 500,000 ranged weapon combinations. This is truly staggering, and given that we have melee weapons too, the true amount is phenomenal for a game of this type. As to how many of these will be effective in the game is yet to be seen, but for now, let's just marvel at what potential there is. We were shown a few types of shotguns, pistols and rifles, all of which can be crafted and given abilities to either poison or freeze your enemies, as just a few examples. There's no ammo count for any of these weapons either. Instead, they have opted for a cooldown system for the reload, which will be affected by your weapon's stats. Your character's abilities will be split up into three types: biomutations, psionic powers and bionics. The biomutations are gained by interacting with biological pools found throughout the world. These mutations are upgradable and will unlock new physical powers such as claws or wings. Access to these mutations are gained by getting bio points obtained from killing Morks, a type of mutant enemy that you will face in the game. Next up is psionic powers, which are obtained from interacting with the radioactive bunkers. These affect your telekinetic powers and give you the ability to levitate or produce a shield, as just some of the skills hinted at here. Lastly, we have bionics. These are the prosthetic limbs and adaptations that will improve your combat and mobility around the world. A crazy inventor named Wiz has hinted as being the main character to interact with, who will assist you in building these bionics, which range from arrows to gliders. The studio have stated that this vast open world is fully unlocked from the start, with only your character's skills and abilities limiting your access to them. The main story has been linked to the Tree of Life, which is central to the world and is slowly decaying everything around you. We have now been told that the tree has 5 main routes, which are directly linked to 5 main bosses who must be defeated to progress the story, depending on however you have chosen to progress it, be it saving the world or being the master of its demise. In total, there are 7 distinct biomes in the world, ranging from lush forests to mountainous areas. The areas are all impacted by the dynamic weather systems and seasons, which will impact how you access certain areas, whether they become frozen off or waterlogged. For example, meaning you will need to use new abilities and ways to access them as the world changes around you. Within these areas, there are also 6 tribes vying for power in the world. Some are good and some are bad, but all have a Kung Fu master willing to teach you new combat moves and skills. It's up to you to choose to unite or bring down these tribes as you please, but all in all, it sounds very interesting and it's linked to improving your character throughout the game. One of the more interesting areas hinted at here during the stream though is called the Dead Zone. Not much is known about this area other than you will need to use a range of abilities and skills to get further into this explorable area. During the stream, Stefan stated that you would need a gas mask or oxygen tank to progress into this area further. However, a huge teaser was revealed that the mech suit shown in the trailer is in fact an in-game unlockable item which you gain access to and upgrade by helping out a certain mechanic called Ishko. This is very cool in my opinion, and this for sure is going to be one of the more interesting areas in the game. Is the Dead Zone an area where you can gain unique skills and abilities to greatly improve your character, much like an end game zone which is reached after completing the story? Who knows, we'll just have to wait and see here with this one. This was the weekend I've been waiting for a very long time. We finally got some huge information and updates about the game, and I for one cannot wait for more. The systems that have been designed for this game are truly unique, with the director even saying the Kung Fu is not what you would normally find, describing it as chicken or turtle Kung Fu. That's just bonkers. It's going to be so refreshing exploring this world and creating whatever takes your fancy. The level of customization for such a new IP is staggering, and it seems they've left nothing at home and put everything they have on the table for the players to use. We are yet to get a release date for the game, but signs are looking positively for a Q4 release window, so stay tuned for more on this game as the year goes on. So there we go, just a quick update about what happened at the PC Gamer Weekender this past weekend. Please let me know what your thoughts are about this game in the comments section below and which parts you are looking forward to the best. Please remember to like the video and subscribe to my channel for more Biomutant content. Find me on Twitch and also follow me on Twitter. Thanks for watching, cheers.